Title: My wife said, "Don't bother me with calls, I'll be unavailable for 7 days," and left for her annual girls' trip. So I synced her smartwatch to her parents' TV. Start: She said she'd be unavailable for 7 days. "Don't bother me with calls," she smiled, tossing her suitcase into the back seat. Girls' trip. I need this break. Her perfume lingered in the doorway long after her car disappeared. That same scent had once meant home. Now it just meant distance. I didn't bother saying goodbye, because I already knew. It started 3 months earlier with one unread message that lit up her smartwatch at 2:47 a.m. "Can't wait to taste you again." She was asleep beside me, breathing steady. I stared at the message until it vanished. No name, just a flame emoji. I didn't confront her, I just whispered into the dark, "Okay." That was the night my marriage ended. Silently, surgically. We met at a conference in Dubai. She was all laughter and conviction, the kind of woman who spoke like every sentence was a promise. I was a systems engineer, quiet, methodical, uninteresting next to her brightness. She loved that about me, she said, my calm, my precision. "Nothing escapes you," she used to joke. She was right. For 7 years I built our life around her. House, vacations, family dinners. I thought loyalty was enough to keep her close. But love, it turns out, isn't a guarantee. It's an illusion, until you test it. After that message, I started watching. The late-night showers, the hidden lipstick, the new password on her phone. Small things, each insignificant alone, but together they painted a picture. Then came the trip, an annual getaway with her friends. Same villa, same week, only this time I noticed something. Her friend Sarah posted a story with the caption, "Miss you, girl," on day 1 of the supposed trip. Sarah wasn't with her. That's when I decided to stop being a husband and start being an investigator. She had a smartwatch synced to her phone. That was my window. While she was at work one evening, I linked it to her backup iCloud and mirrored the live feed to my laptop. I also set up a discrete channel on her parents' smart TV, private, untraceable, a live broadcast waiting to happen. Next, I checked her credit card. Bookings, a secluded cabin near the coast, 2 occupants, paid in full. I already had the stage. All I needed was the audience. Her parents adored her, blindly. Her father once told me, "If she ever leaves you, it'll be your fault." Perfect. The morning she left, she kissed my cheek, told me not to mess up the house. I smiled. "Enjoy your trip." 2 hours later, I activated the feed. The camera on her smartwatch flickered to life. She was laughing, hair loose, wine glass in hand. A man walked into view, shirtless, familiar. Her boss. My jaw clenched, but my pulse stayed calm. I wasn't watching as a husband anymore. I was watching as a producer. I invited her parents over that evening for dinner. Said I had something special to show them, a slideshow from her trip. I cued the TV, dimmed the lights, poured the wine, and then I pressed play. There she was, live, on the cabin bed, in his arms, her smartwatch capturing everything in unfiltered truth. Her mother gasped. Her father's face went white, trembling with disbelief. I didn't speak, didn't blink. I just let the silence stretch until the air turned poisonous. But then, something changed on screen. The door to the cabin burst open. 5 men walked in, drunk, laughing, carrying bottles. My wife froze. Her boss jumped up, panicked. I saw confusion, fear, and then realization in her eyes. It wasn't a vacation, it was a trap. I froze too, because I hadn't planned this. The feed went chaotic, shouts, glass breaking, her voice screaming his name. Then darkness. The stream ended. Her parents were in tears. I stood motionless, the remote slipping from my hand. For the first time, I wasn't in control. Police reports surfaced the next day. The cabin had been raided after a disturbance call. The friends she went with were actually her boss's business partners, men known for their private parties. She'd walked into something ugly. When they found her, she was alive, but shattered. Her boss wasn't. The media tore it apart. Her name was blurred, but the story spread. Corporate scandal, hidden affair, tragic consequence. Her father refused to speak to me. Her mother stopped answering calls. I stayed silent. Because, in a way, I had put her there. My exposure had forced her to panic, to meet him earlier, to rush into that cabin before the others arrived. She thought she could hide one lie. I exposed 10. A week later, she came home. No words, just bruises, silence, and 1,000 things neither of us could say. She looked at me, accusation and fear mixed into one broken stare. "You did this," she whispered. I didn't deny it. "You lied first," I said. "I just made the truth visible." She packed her things that night. No police, no shouting, no closure. Just a long, hollow silence as the door shut behind her. I watched her card disappear again, same as before. But this time, I didn't feel loss. I felt something closer to completion. The smartwatch still sits on the counter. It buzzes sometimes. Unknown calls, new messages, fragments of a life I've already erased. Her father sold the house I bought them. Her company went under. Her name's still whispered online in half-truths and gossip. Me? I changed jobs, moved cities, grew quieter. Revenge isn't fire, it's frost. It doesn't burn, it freezes everything in its path until nothing moves. People think justice feels like satisfaction. It doesn't. It feels like silence after a storm. Like standing over the wreckage you built and realizing it's exactly as you designed it. Cold, precise, perfect. She said not to bother her for 7 days, so I didn't. I just made sure the whole world did instead.